Right now with us, we have NFDC Managing Director, Mrs. Gupta, who can briefly tell us about how the Film Bazaar in this IFFI 2012 is going and what are the highlights of this bazaar. Ma'am, it's the last day of Film Bazaar. What is the best thing you can describe in 2 lines that this year NFDC has seen it?
The best thing about Film Bazaar this year or in general?
I mean, this especially about this.
Especially about this year. I think the fact that it's all come together. Filmmakers in India are now, both sides. I think what is very relevant this year and is clearly visible amongst all delegates is the desire to work with each other. The collaborative spirit of filmmaking is so evident in Film Bazaar. I think that's probably what's the most outstanding thing about the market.
Ma'am, we have seen this like it's in 100 years of cinema and you're witnessing this out of 100 years, so many years. But if this is year especially, we have seen the technology and the connection with the youth. And it is from both the sides, from the foreign delegates as well as from the Indian delegates. So how will you associate the Indian part and the foreign part all together? And what do you think in coming next 5 years, especially for the youth, how will they can capture the Indian market as well as the foreign market in 5 years context?
I think digital media will play a big role. New media would play a very, very big role. The good thing about digital technology is that filmmaking becomes cheaper, more accessible to people. Today you can make a short film on a cell phone and put it in. So your opportunity to display talent is phenomenal, is much higher, which makes the challenge of finding new talent for people like us that much tougher, because you have to sift through a lot of material. And that's where festivals and markets play a very relevant role, which is where events like Film Bazaar come into play or the festival comes into play. It's very important because it helps you to curate the finest that a country or a region has to offer. So I think it's a great time for Indian cinema. It's very, very exciting. There's a tremendous amount of talent which is so visible in the co-production market, in the work in progress lab, or if you see the collection of films in the viewing room, they are absolutely phenomenal. They don't have any baggage. They have a lot of clarity of conviction, and it's a pleasure working with them. They're an absolute delight to work with.
Especially you have told about the social media and the technology that just a mobile phone can shoot an entire movie, and it is the cheapest way of communication. But social media is doing wonders to the entertainment and film industry. So like such kind of things and such kind of activities to promote these kind of things in near future so that you can attract more of the youth into the cinema and films. Any initiative has been started?
Yeah, absolutely. We do plan to announce a short film competition because we think that would be a good way. In a country as vast and as diverse as India, the challenges are immense. It's very complex. It's much more than in a small country. So for us to identify new talent is not so easy. You can go to the immediate cities, but how do you go into rural areas? How do you go into semi-urban areas? And there are kids out there who are so talented. Some of the finest talent is coming out of these small towns. And so for us, that is a major challenge. We would like to address it through the short film competition that we are going to announce shortly. We want to launch a film club movement as part of 100 years of Indian cinema. For us, our vision is really long term. We're not sort of looking at short term celebrations. For us, the focus is long term and steps that will have an impact on the industry in the years to come. I think digital, we are going to be launching a VOD platform, and I certainly see that making a big difference. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for talking to me. It's a pleasure talking to you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.